So I'm a blue collar worker. I'm an American, just like everybody else. I've got a job. I've got a 9 to 5, which 95% of people have a 9 to 5, meaning a W-2. They work for somebody. Now, whether that's your choice or that's just what you have to do, that's the statistic. But and some people, and I'm one of them, that I've always wanted to get out of my 9 to 5, and I've wanted to do entrepreneurial things. But there's certain times where I really appreciate my 9 to 5, and this is one of those times. This is kind of like 2010, when it was a weak economy. You can call it a recession, you can call it whatever, but this is actually a really, if you can embrace your job right now, and if you've got a job that has a 401k, that's specifically what I'm talking about. And if you want to get somewhere in the next 5, 10, 15 years, your ultimate goal is to get out of your day job and chase your dreams. There's a very, very opportunistic time right now. We are in the beginning, I should say, of a digital revolution. The industrial revolution started 50 years ago, and it's pretty much ending now. Everything's it's the beginning of the digital and technical revolution, and everybody's already known and seen AI and what it's already doing and where it's going. The next 10 years is going to be insane what happens with AI and robotics and autonomousness, if that's a word. But anyways, what I want to say is to the average worker is that if you right now, like what I was saying, and being employed and having a 401k, is we have an opportunity to buy stocks through our 401ks. And buy stocks at a very discounted price. As we all know, the stock market sucks right now, but we've got to look at that as an opportunity. We need to go extra hard on our contributions to our 401k. Go up 5, 10, 15%. And some people are like, I can't go up that much. I'm barely putting 6 or 7 or 8% into my 401k because that's all I can afford. Well, one thing that I do is when I see these opportunities, because I'm a strategic investor, is I change my withholdings for taxes. I change my W-2 to where I'm exempt, and I stop paying federal for 3 or 4 months. I'm just saying this is just an idea. This is not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you this is what I do. I'm gnarly like this. Is I stop paying taxes to feds for 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 months. As long as it's a soft market and I know good stocks to buy. And I do right now. And so I'm loading up. I'm putting 30% of my paycheck. I also just got a pay raise. So instead of seeing that pay raise on my paycheck, I bumped it all. I just put it all into, and I believe in Roth. And I believe that everybody should have a combination of a Roth 401k or at least your traditional 401k. But I go all in on Roth because I want tax-free money when I retire. I'd rather pay the taxes now at a lower interest, or a lower tax rate. So anyways, like I said, that's all I basically wanted to say. What I want to recommend, if you see the opportunities like I do in the stock market or crypto, I'm very, very much into crypto, and crypto is in a massive bearish sentiment right now. So is the stock market. So I'm getting as much money out of my paychecks and getting them into these stocks or cryptos. And so I just want to say to the average American, the 9 to 5er, if you're feeling trapped, and I know that's so much of us, right? We've got taxes and inflation just killing us, and we just think, oh, I got 20, 30, 40, 50 more years to fucking work, and I don't want to work that long. Nobody wants to work that long. You got to start making aggressive, traditionary type actions. Unconventional is what I meant to say. And this is what it takes. This is what it's always taken for me, is I have to shift things around. I'm not sure if you've read Rich Dad, Poor Dad book. If you haven't read it, he mentions pay yourself first. And that was, when I read that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. I've never done that. I've always just paid my taxes every 2 weeks on my paycheck like a good little American. But no, do what works for you. It's a great market right now to take your money, stop paying the feds for a little bit, pay yourself, put that money in your 401k, and get knowledgeable on what stocks are good, or ETFs or mutual funds, and start allocating your money over there. Big tech. That's where most mutual funds are invested in right now. So get your money into big tech. DM me. I will tell you what I'm individually. I don't do mutual funds anymore. I'm into individual stocks because I know which ones are good. I've been studying the market for 2 years. I'm fairly new to this, I'm not going to lie, but I've been very successful and I'm very knowledgeable. It's very easy, actually. We've got YouTube and TikTok of people. The information just keeps getting filtered down. So that's why I say we're in the most opportunistic time ever because of social medias and YouTube. Things are going from our world leaders, the highest entrepreneurs. All these people all have channels and social medias, and they're filtering the information down to us. And it's just beautiful. And I'm taking it and I'm receiving a ton of it. I spend hours every day receiving information, and I'm going to filter it down. We've all got, our time is very, very thin. We're working 2 incomes nowadays, mom and dad, just to pay for everything. And so time is short. So I'm going to do little nuggets like this for YouTube and TikTok and try to get the information out to people fairly quick. But I just want to drop that little nugget that if you are a 9-to-5er, you hate it, you want out of it, you got to start making moves. And one way you can start making moves in a soft economy, there's no better time to be employed in a soft economy. The entrepreneurs are struggling right now. The business owners are struggling, but you're an employee. You're getting that company match or that constant paycheck every week or 2 weeks. Take it and start throwing that money into your 401k. Pay it in now, pay it in aggressively, and then after 6 months, maybe the stock market's going up and you just invested hard in it, change everything back. Go back to a low contribution. Start paying the feds aggressively, plus $50, plus $100. That's what I do. I go married in single zero, and then I pay $100 a check. But that's a strategic way to invest in your 401k. All right, you guys. Hope that did something for you.